Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive way. I wanted to talk about in this video, I'd like to share a story about my past because although many of you, of course, you know me now, today has been very positive, very motivational, it hasn't always been that way, and I think it's important sometimes to put it in context. For it's not wrong to judge people as they are now. Indeed, that's what we can go on. But it is important that the transformation is at times highlighted, and I do so precisely in order to give you hope that positive transformation is possible, and you can do it in your own life, whatever you're facing. So I used to be a huge fan, I still am really, but of trainers. And in particular the brand Reebok, and Reebok Classics always floated my boat. I just loved them, and I took great delight. At one point I was getting a pair every week or fortnight. I was really into collecting them and to try and keep them as neat as I could. So I was a big trainer fan. I used to always enjoy getting the limited editions, the one-offs, whether that be at Foot Locker or I think there was JD Wetherspoons, so you could only get it in that branch. So I took great delight in getting limited edition Reebok Classics, and I always, at that time, late teenagers into my early 20s, I used to customise them, and at the bottom of the trainer, I used to actually write, sometimes in pen, such things as F the world, and so on. That's just being honest. That was the state I was in. I was very angry, and I felt that maybe the world owed me something, and I was in a bad place. And lo and behold, I was putting out the energy, and this happened so frequently, but on the bus. So I'd be there, and it always got one of two responses. Some people would actually, they'd read it on the bus, they'd glance down, they'd read it, and they'd sort of go, oh, I like that, bruv, or, oh, respect. That was one side. However, the other reaction it got, on an almost daily basis, was, hey, does that mean F me? And inevitably an argument would get into it. I'd do what I'd have to do. But you see, truly, I was amazed at that reaction. I wasn't, believe it or not, I just did not see the very direct link between that negative energy I was putting out, i.e. F the world, and the reactions I was getting. Certainly I should say the negative ones. I was like, what's their problem? And I now realise that in part, of course, if we are all made up of energy, indeed the universe is, then if I'm vibrating, if I'm emitting a certain frequency, should I be surprised at getting that back? As I've alluded to before, if I'm tuned in to radio negative and violence, is it any wonder that that's what I'm getting loud and clear? So I just wanted to share that with you because that was a story, it just came to me. And I thought, my goodness, how things have changed and for the better. But I say it to highlight that positive transformation is possible. I used to be in a terribly dark place, and that was just one example. And that was an almost daily thing for a period of 2 or 3 years. That sort of when I was really giving off that energy. So, as I say, I share that story, that very personal story, in the hope to encourage you that no matter where you find yourself today, be it in a dark place financially or in your relationships, in your health, whatever, in your business, whatever kind of hole you think you're in, my goodness, the hope for positive transformation remains, and that you can change anything you want for the better, as have I. And as I say, that's so important because at the time, I would have thought you were stark raving mad that I could have changed. I was so deeply entrenched in, being in quite a negative place that I wouldn't have believed that was possible if someone told me that happiness is possible in your life and things can get better and you can do the work you love and you can help others and all these beautiful good things. So as I say, I hope today's video has been of value to you. You are unstoppable, and I believe in you.